Yeah, I might have a little dick in my throat. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Unearthly Duo. I'm Jerome.
I'm Nick. Why'd you start it then?
Today, we got a special episode doing our top 10 HBO characters of all time.
Da-na-na-na-na. I was doing the HBO theme.
I was doing a fire explosion. Do they still do that? Da-na. They got like, now your live presentation, Westworld.
What are you talking about?
And HBO.
Oh. I was still wondering why you said a fire explosion. What?
No, I was doing like, top 10 HBO people.
A fire explosion. Not an ice explosion.
Well, I mean, there could be with an ice dragon. No one knows what we were talking about.
They might.
Anyways, me and Nick.
For fuck's sake.
Oh, I'm popping on the gram still, dog.
If you don't shut the fuck up.
Me and Nick compiled a list, and I actually tweeted out for people to tweet us their list, and some guy did and then deleted his Twitter. So he had a Twitter account, replied to Pleeka, and then said, I'm done with this Twitter bullshit, apparently. But, so he doesn't get a list, and I was going to contact Hess, but Nick said he wasn't capable of adding 10 people. So, Hess, if you're watching, comment down below yours, because you could have been on the show, but Nick said no.
That's not even true.
We do have honorable mentions.
No, wait. Whoa.
Yes?
So we're doing a top 10 list of HBO characters.
Yeah.
And so favorite / best, right?
Yeah, for me, it's my top 10 favorite characters on HBO.
Because you haven't seen a lot of shows.
I've seen some. There's just some that I wouldn't put in my top 10.
Okay.
So, because you wanted to do one from each show, not double up.
Well, I just think we should discuss that first.
That's true. And I've seen a lot of HBO shows.
Like, for instance,
Mm-hmm.
neither one of us has someone from Sex and the City.
You don't know that.
Do
I
you?
could watch that on the side.
Do you?
No. Oh, you could, see my list, you fucking cheater.
And I don't
But no, yeah, we don't have...
Okay, and for instance, I've never seen Deadwood. I started watching it when it came out. I never finished it.
Yeah, I've never... people might hate me if they're watching this. I've never finished The Sopranos or The Wire. So, and I have seen... I've seen 3 seasons of The Sopranos, and I saw 2 seasons of The Wire.
Right.
But I felt like it's not fair to be like, oh, Omar Little or some of that on this, because I haven't seen it. I feel like that's not really fair.
I agree with that.
But
they have enough shows.
Yeah, I definitely could have done 10 different people from 10 different shows.
And I did.
But it wouldn't have been my real list.
And
I wanted it to be my legit list.
I did 10 different people from 10 different shows.
With 10 different outfits on.
Now, I probably could have included other people in some shows and then cut off, but I wanted to do 10 different shows.
Which is kind of why I said honorable mention, too, because then we could... There's some that I wanted on my list, and I actually switched one of my honorable mentions into my list and swapped them with the person this morning. Well, the person's not a robot.
Okay.
So my honorable mentions, did you put yours in a specific order, or did you just write them down? Because I didn't put mine in any order.
No, they're in no order whatsoever.
Okay, so I'm just going to read you mine. My first honorable mention, Vincent Chase, Adrian Renner. Entourage, baby.
Okay, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, because I wanted him on the list, but then there's other people that I really like more, so he didn't make the list. And then next, I got Dolores Abernathy, Evan Rachel Wood.
Okay.
I was gonna put her on my list, and then I remembered how much we liked her and didn't like her in season 2, so she didn't really make the list. But I do really like her character.
I
like the actress, but I like some other people more than her, so that's why I wanted to at least mention her on here.
I think I liked her more than you and Hess did in season 2.
I could see that. There was points in season 2 I really liked her, but there was some stuff I just got not really annoyed with her. But I feel like her story kind of dragged. It could have been shorter, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I got Ford. He's in my honorable mentions.
Okay.
The Man in Black in my honorable mentions.
He's in your honorable mention.
Yeah.
Wow.
Kenny Powers, and then Matt Jameson, which is Christopher Eccleston from Leftovers.
Oh, I don't have anybody from Leftovers.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I have a Leftovers person in my list, my real list.
Okay.
Because Westworld and Leftovers are my top HBO shows.
Okay, so here's my honorable mention. I have Idris Elba from The Wire.
Oh, okay.
Dominic West from The Wire.
Who's he play?
McNulty.
Oh, okay.
And then I have Peter Dinklage from Game of Thrones.
That's a good one. Yeah, I thought about having him.
And then Kit Harington from Game of Thrones.
Hmm.
Steve Buscemi from Boardwalk Empire.
I figured he'd be somewhere on one of your lists.
And then Jeremy Piven from
Oh,
Entourage.
yeah, okay. So we both have an Entourage guy in our honorable mention.
I wanted to put him on the list, but
Yeah, I get that. So now we're going on to our top 10 list.
so we just want like you do 10 and then I do 10.
Yeah, that's how I figured we'd do it.
Okay.
So my number 10,
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm like 95% sure you hate this person.
Wow.
And it's because when you were all hyped up for like the movie awards, I don't remember which one specifically, but you went and saw specific movies to watch them and see what you wanted to win, and you got really drunk at Mima's house. You were talking so much mad shit. I'm pretty sure about this person. Could have been Mima, and I could be switching the people to you guys, but I'm pretty sure it was you for this.
Okay.
You can tell me if I'm wrong. I got Celeste Wright, Nicole Kidman from Big Little Lies.
Oh. I don't remember talking shit about her, but she'd never make my list.
Yeah,
She's not even the best character on that show.
I really liked her on the show. I thought she was very interesting. Plus, there's a funny moment when we did videos on it, and Hess thought she killed herself. And it was literally just a wave hitting outside of her house. He's like, "God, can you believe she shot herself at the end of that?" We were like,
What?
And then we spent 5 minutes on HBO Go on the podcast, like, did she? And he's like, oh, no, it was just a wave.
Yeah.
Through the water. Sometimes I'm in the shower, and I'm like, oh, gunshots.
Well, didn't he say, like, he was like, didn't you hear a gunshot at the end? Isn't that how he said it?
Something like that. And we're
Yeah.
like, what? He's like, do you think she killed herself? But yeah, she's my top 10. She's the bottom of my list.
Wow. I don't think I hate her. I definitely don't like her. Maybe if I was drunk, I was talking
I
shit.
remember, like, every time they'd show her on the screen, you were like, this fucking bitch.
That sounds more like Mima.
No, you guys are, but there's one person you guys are each, every time they showed him on the screen, you guys had something to say about him.
Yeah. It was fun. All right, my number 10, Russ Cole, True Detective.
Is that,
Matthew McConaughey.
Matthew McConaughey, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah. It was hard. It's so he's only on there for 8 episodes, but
Yeah.
he's just so goddamn good. I had to put him on the list.
The True Detective didn't make my list. I really thought about having Woody Harrelson on there.
See, Woody Harrelson was
But,
good,
like,
too.
I was like, well, I don't know if I'd pick him because it's just Woody Harrelson or
yeah, it's
because
good
the character. Like, I didn't want to pick someone just because that.
I rewatched Cheers just to see Woody Harrelson.
See, but, like,
Well, that's not true because I wanted to see.
but
the
like,
guy
I didn't
before
want
him,
to pick it just because of the actor, though.
But I mean, he was really good in that.
He
too,
is really,
though.
really good, though. Yeah.
I mean, it's
But-
not. I wouldn't have a problem if you had Woody Harrelson ahead of Nicole Kidman. For Christ's sakes.
Would you like to know my number 9?
You're sure.
Number 9, Jared Dunn, Zach Woods from Silicon Valley.
That's a good pick.
Yeah, I had to put him on my list.
Can you wait? Just show our favorite part right now.
Hey Dinesh, nice chain. Do you choke your mother with it when you put your penis in her butt? What the fuck? Oh shit!
That's just laughing after I watch the clip. No, literally that scene alone is why he's on my list. And also because when he pulls up and goes, "Do you want to die today, motherfucker?"
Colin! You shut the fuck up!
How would you like to die today, motherfucker?
God, that was so fucking funny.
Like, he gets funnier and funnier every season. He's my absolute favorite character on that show.
I kind of feel like it's Taylor's the reason we started liking him because she would like point out when he was getting weird in the beginning.
Yeah, and then
it
we
just-
paid more attention to it.
And then it just gradually got weirder and weirder and funnier and funnier.
I could see that, yeah. But yeah, I absolutely love him on there. So he's my
Yeah,
number 9.
he's great. He's number 9, huh? My number 9 is William from Westworld.
Oh, really?
I didn't write down the actor's
I'll-
name. I totally
It's
spaced
Jimmy
it.
Simpson. I know
There
off
you
the
go.
top of my noggin. I'll give you a hint. He's on my list. That's why I put Man in the Black. I was like, I can't put his character on there
Did you
twice.
say Man in the Black?
I put Man in Black on
Oh,
my
okay.
honorable mentions because I feel like I couldn't do.
That's literally the same character.
I couldn't do both. I felt like so.
Yeah.
I mean, it is top 10 characters, so I guess technically I have that character on here twice now, even though they're kind of different.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's.
Should I put Matthew McConaughey twice because he played 2 different
No, it was time travel. Not time travel. It was flashbacks.
Yeah.
I like that though. I like that you have William on there. I was wondering if you'd have any Westworld at all.
So was
'Cause
I.
it seems like when Westworld's not on, you're not against it, but you're kind of like, Westworld. But then when it's on, you're I love it.
Because I don't
So-
think it's as good as Boardwalk Empire, Sopranos.
Well, that's
The
when you're
Wire.
just losing you like you might be going.
You haven't seen any of them.
insane.
Shut the fuck up.
That Westworld's my number 1 HBO show. My number 8, Eric from True Blood, Alexander Skarsgård.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Is that your number 8 as well?
No.
Oh.
Um,
No, yeah, I love him. And
yeah, even when True Blood was bad, I still liked him.
When I was thinking about should I have him on my list, I was like, well, I mean, I can tell I like him because every time we see him in something, I don't think, oh, it's Alexander Skarsgård. I go, oh, that's Eric from True Blood.
Yeah.
Or when I'm watching
Yeah.
like It, I was like, oh, that's Eric's brother.
Yeah. He's in what else? He's in Big Little Lies.
Tarzan.
No, I'm talking about HBO
Oh.
shit. And
He's in that one coming up, isn't it? Like a. Oh no, that's on AMC.
he's in that one.
It's a war show. I can't remember what it's called
I
though.
can't remember what it's called either.
But
But
that was really good too. I only watched that because of him in True Blood.
me too. But I liked it.
That was really good. Yeah, I wish I remember the name of it. It's kind of
That would
old.
be helpful in this situation. We could probably look it up.
Did
We
it?
both
It
have
came
cell
up.
phones.
It came up before Band of Brothers, right? Is it Generation
No,
Kill?
After. Generation Kill it is.
So, I'm surprised I thought of that.
After.
Oh, it was after Band of Brothers?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's
Oh, it's yours. I was gonna read my next one.
wow, what a cheater.
So you're number 8.
My number 8 is Jared from Silicon Valley.
Oh wow. Ours are a little more similar than I thought. So they would be. I mean, I did have Nicole Kidman, so that makes it different.
Yeah, they've actually all been different except different order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we already discussed him. I can show another clip of him right here.
Scalp Gavin if I have to, and all the rest of those pale-faced sons of bitches. I'll kill them with knives. I'll kill them with guns. I'll kill them with my hands. I'll talk them into suicide.
Good. There's plenty.
All right. So we'll do mine since we already talked about him.
Yeah, that's fine.
We'll do my number 7 around now.
Yeah.
I didn't number mine, so it's hard for me to remember because I'm stupid in the head.
Yeah, we know.
I don't have a brain. I'm like the fucking. Is it the Tin Man or the Scarecrow?
I'm not telling you.
If I only had a brain. It's the Tin Man, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the Cowardly Lion.
I had to sing it in my head and think of the characters dancing. My number 7 is Barry, Bill Hader.
Oh, see, that's.
It wasn't you as your brother?
What?
You said, see?
I don't have Barry on my list. I
Oh, that's surprising to me.
well, I mean, it's
I
so
figured
new.
he'd be on your list.
He's really good. And he's
Yeah.
awesome, but I thought you'd be like, he's only been in one season, man.
Wow, you think I'm an asshole is what you're saying.
Yeah. You think he could be on Saturday Night Live tonight?
I actually think he might.
Me too.
Spoilers. I guess not spoilers.
Spoilers.
We're filming this on Saturday.
Yeah.
I actually really hope he does appear. That'd be cool. And does Stefan.
This is the first time I've been excited for Saturday Night Live in a long time, so I'm actually gonna.
You know, like at the gym I saw Seth Meyers on there, the little trailer, and I was like, oh, I want to watch that.
What are we going to?
Right after this, naked, we can like hold each other's.
No.
Um,
Fucking Jesus.
Oh yeah, that already would have been number 7. But yeah, I liked Barry. It took us a little bit to get into it. Like it was slow, but
It didn't take me at all.
I was gonna say the entire time I loved him.
Remember the first and second episode? I was like, "Oh, this show's awesome." You're like, "I don't know, it's kind of
But-
slow."
It's the show took me a bit to really get into it, but I liked him the entire time.
Yeah, and
I thought about putting, and I don't know his name, but the guy who doesn't grow hair, the I don't know where he's from either. The
Oh.
really funny, like other guy on the show.
yeah. Wow, that's
Really terrible description of the guy. But
He was cool.
But I liked him, but I was like, he's nowhere near as much as.
When I see him, I just think of Gotham because
Me
that's
too.
the first time I saw him on anything.
He was also on Arrow. I remember he was on Arrow one week, and then he was on Gotham, like the rest of the show's existence. And then I saw him on Barry, and I was like, oh, it's very weird shows he shows up in.
yeah, yeah. All right, so my number 7, right?
Oh, see, now you're the Tin Man too, pal.
No, I'm just because I thought you were gonna name someone else. You're
Uh-huh.
oh, now 6'5". I have Richard Harrow from Boardwalk Empire.
I've never heard of him.
He's the
What's
guy.
so special about him?
He's the guy that wears the mask on the one side of
Oh,
his face.
he's Jim Carrey.
No, he's actually a.
No, you showed me a couple scenes with him.
He's a badass.
He's the one that has a little sniper thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like those scenes that I saw.
I loved.
Anytime I see a character that has a mask like that, I think of that, even though I don't watch the show, just from what you showed me.
Not only is he a badass, you felt sorry for him too. So
Oh, really?
yeah.
I probably should watch Boardwalk. I
and then
only
he
watched the
kills
first
12
episode, and then it was the same kind of time watching Game of Thrones stuff. I just didn't care, but I bet I would like it, giving it a retry.
Your grandmother liked it.
No, she's very random with stuff she likes and doesn't like, though.
That's true. I liked it because it associates real life stuff with fiction, fake stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's it's like they have this guy who's Nucky Thompson, but the real guy's name was Nucky Johnson. And then,
Oh, so it's very. So then they make it like that, so then they can kind of embellish things. To it
yeah,
out
yeah,
and
but
probably not get in trouble.
yeah. Well, who do they get in trouble with?
Maybe they get hit by the mob.
Like they have Al Capone and Lucky
Mhm.
Luciano and all that stuff. That I love that stuff.
Usually,
Anyway,
I think of you when it comes to mob stuff.
I love mob stuff.
My time travel's like your mob.
Yeah, kinda.
You ready for my number 6?
Sure.
This is where I think we might be different, but I'll know right off the bat when I look at your face, look into your deep eyes,
My deep eyes.
while you're sipping on that Red Bull. You know, I think me and you have the same eyes. They're both brown, right?
No, we have different eyes.
Do I have brown eyes?
Yeah, but you're asking someone who's colorblind.
That's true. They're probably purple, and you don't even
And
know.
if we had the same eyes, wouldn't we see the same thing?
Oh, it's true. I'd be colorblind if I had your eyes. Fuck that. My number 6, Daenerys Stormborn Targaryen.
She's your
Emilia
number
Clarke.
6?
Yeah.
Wow.
I liked her.
She's not on my list.
Really, she's had some pretty badass moments in Game of Thrones. She had sex with Jon Snow. I mean, what's better than that? I just realized my window's still open.
Yeah. Wow.
But I really, really like her in the show. She's got dragons. She has 14 and a half names. I watched, because we do a Game of Thrones podcast, and I watched.
You do?
Yeah, it's weird you don't know that we're on season 3.
Yeah.
But I watched episode 7 of season 3 today, and like they carry that fucking lazy motherfucker down to her, and she throws meat for her dragon and all that. But someone's saying the Daenerys Stormborn Targaryen, like saying her name for like 5 minutes. I was like, Jesus Christ!
Third of her name, first of the penis.
Longest dick in Atlanta. And I was like, wow, I didn't know they had an Atlanta in Westeros.
Yeah, that's weird.
But yeah, I really liked her. She's my number 6.
Wow. Longest dick in Atlanta. I don't even know what to say to that. I don't know if you've heard of my number 6, but I'll give it a shot. Eric Northman, True Blood.
No, never heard of the guy. That's funny.
Remember when he died?
Yeah. I remember that pissed us off.
Yeah.
Because there was one more season after that.
Yeah.
And didn't they they're gonna bring, like, they kind of had him back, and then, like,
I don't know.
like he was, like, burnt in a building and shit.
True Blood turned into weeds. It just got, like, shitty at the
Yeah,
end.
very weird at the end. But yeah, he was, like we already said before, he was the strongest character on the show.
By far.
I almost had Bill Compton on my honorable mentions. Because I
really?
really
never
like
liked Bill.
I liked him at times.
I was like,
You know,
Sookie, what are you doing? Just go with Eric. Duh.
Jason Mewes, they had a podcast. Him and Kevin were talking about one of their gay friends gave him a fleshlight, but it was called a flesh mouth. And
I don't like where this is
and
going.
his was, because it was a gay guy. They gave it to him. It was guys' mouths, like model they gave it to him. But he said the one that he got from the guy was like a vampire. So they were making jokes and all that. And Jason Mewes is like, "Oh, Vampire Bill," and Kevin Smith was like, "You go straight to Bill? Why not Eric?" And like started making fun of him. Like he's like, "If I was gonna pick a guy to fuck on the show, it'd obviously be Eric." And he's like, "Oh, I love Bill Compton, man." And then he's always like, "So great." Like, but that's one of my top moments from their podcast.
That's funny. Wow.
But that's usually like now if I hear the name Bill Compton or something.
Did it have vampire teeth? Because I feel like that.
Yeah,
was
it had like rubber teeth, I guess.
Jesus.
Because I mean that's how I knew it was a vampire. I mean,
I guess. I mean, I just pictured fangs coming out. And
I don't think they're hard. Well, he's probably hard, but I don't.
All right. You're good.
You want to say your number 6?
I just did. I said Eric Northman, and you started talking
yeah.
about Dick.
So we're on my
Skinny
number
sex.
5 now, right?
Yeah, that's how numbers work.
You are the absolute reason why this person is my number 5. And you should know why.
Okay.
Because you've said countless times that this character is like me. And I do really like this character. And it definitely won't be on anybody's top 10 besides mine, I don't think. Johnny Drama, Kevin Dillon.
Wow. Really? He's your number 5?
I was going between him and Vincent Chase. And that's why Vincent Chase is in my honorable mentions.
See, I was gonna pick someone from Entourage because it's up there as my favorite shows on HBO ever.
Mm-hmm.
But I couldn't decide between all of them. And
I had a tough time, too.
I had a problem putting Turtle on my top 10
I almost did the 2 and then I got it down between Vincent
because
and
I like Turtle
Johnny.
the best out of all of them, and then I forgot about Jeremy Piven, and I just made him an honorable mention.
Oh. But you said countless times that I'm a little like Johnny Drama.
Yeah, and you know what the funny part is? I just thought of this.
What?
You like to cook now too.
Oh, that is kind of funny.
You're a dumbass who likes to cook.
All I need now is a show called Johnny Bananas.
Yeah,
Or Jerome Bananas.
Fucking fake calf implants, you'll be rolling.
But like
You have no
is
calves either.
funny.
That's perfect.
I can't name any off the top of my head, but there's plenty of moments.
Anyway,
I was gonna finish talking, but you
okay.
interrupted me, pal.
Sorry.
Moments on the show, we'll be watching it, and him and Turtle will have like the exact same argument that me and you had like a couple days ago about something, and then you're just like, see? But I chose him as my number 5 because I really like him, and it's kind of more as like
Maybe that's why I like Turtle better.
Entourage. Oh, probably. Yeah, you are a little like Turtle.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
You have sex with Tony Soprano's daughter,
Oh, all right, cool.
but then she breaks up with you.
And then I cry.
Yeah, and then you date some terrible character. The one that I don't even know her name. I hated her, but like the one that worked at his car business, and then brought him to Aviato or whatever.
Yeah.
I hated
Jesus.
her.
We're going down memory road here. All right. So that was your number 5?
Yeah, you have but I guess move on.
What? Was that English?
Move on.
Nine number 5. Now I can't.
Now
talk.
we're doing the Mumbo number 5.
My number 5 is Kenny Powers, Eastbound and Down.
Oh, did I put him? Yeah, he was in my honorable mention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how he could be drawn.
I had a tough time putting him on my list.
I didn't.
Like I wanted to, and I was like, well, I can't put him above like Bernard or something.
Do you remember the time he accidentally shot his friend, and then
That's actually you showed me that scene, and I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna watch this show, and then I got caught up.
and then he throws him in the bathtub and pours all this tequila and shit on him, and like to make the wound like heal or whatever, not heal, but like
Just to get like the
disinfect
bacteria out,
it. Yeah. And then he's like pours something on it. He's oh sorry, that was margarita mix.
What the fuck are you doing here? I came to find you. I'm not doing too good, Kenny. All right, this is gonna kill the infection. Oh shit, my bad. That's margarita mix.
That was the best part.
That show was very funny. The last season of it wasn't that great, and he even admits that it wasn't good.
Yeah.
But yeah, that show is what made me like him a lot. Like I thought he was funny in things before, but he was one of those characters that you laugh at and you don't really notice the actor. And now that like I've seen that, I like.
Well, like
him a lot of
remember when
things.
we went and saw This Is the End? About halfway through it, I'm like, where the fuck is
Yeah,
Kenny?
you were waiting for him, and like I just forgot he was supposed to be.
I'm
in
like,
the
where
movie.
the fuck? And then he shows
And then
up.
they have a whole montage of him.
Yeah, washing his feet with the fucking drinking water and
And then,
stuff.
well, he pisses, cleans it off with his foot, goes and cooks all their food.
I love
It's
him.
funny. It makes sense. He would make sense for your number 1 because you're literally Kenny Powers, except you don't have a mullet and don't play baseball. So I guess not exact, but
I could get a mullet.
your personality matches his. A little scary too much.
You think?
Yeah.
Wow, that's rude.
I can totally see, like, if I got shot in the leg, you pour in margarita mix. But not because you're stupid and mix it up, because you would think it's funny.
See, that's the difference. He does it on accident. I would do it on purpose.
Yeah, you're kind of, you're like a scary him. You'd be like Earth 2 Kenny Powers.
I don't know what that means.
Gotta throw a little flash in there.
Yeah.
So it's my number, what are we at?
4.
4?
Bitch.
4, wow. So do you want to take a guess?
No.
Okay. It's Jon Snow. Kit Harington.
Do you have him on the table?
I was looking for him because we used to have him up here for the podcast. And ever since we went to Mimos and came back, I don't know where him or Ghost is. They were on the table, and I don't know where they are
The
now.
Jon Snow is mine. You better not lose that.
Yeah, Mom
motherfucker.
cleaned the table, and he disappeared.
Oh, she probably just put him somewhere stupid.
Yeah, I was looking for him. It's not with your pop figures anymore, but yeah, I couldn't get him up here. But yeah, Jon Snow's my number 4. We did our podcast when I got called out for wearing panties. By Bobby. I said Jon Snow's my favorite when she asked.
Which is ironic. So my number 4 is also from Game of Thrones.
It's Tyrion. No, it's Arya.
Yeah, because Tyrion was in my honorable mention.
Yeah, and I remember you saying when you said I have a girl, I was like, oh, it's gonna be Arya, because you said that was your favorite
Yeah.
too, and I knew you'd have a Game of Thrones on there.
I just love Arya. Have since day
I
one.
can see that.
Since the time she shot the bow and made fun of Bran in the first episode, I liked her.
Yeah,
So-
rewatching it too makes me like her a little more. Like I've always liked her, never hated
I mean,
her.
she does do some stupid shit where
Mhm.
she gets herself in trouble, like talking. But
I doing it since we're talking about her. Going
Mhm.
back to since I watched episode 7 today. We don't even need Hess anymore. Just me and you talk about Game of Thrones. When she runs out of the she's talking to a fucking pirate patch dude with the flaming sword that comes back to life, and
Mirror?
yeah,
No, that's Beric Dondarrion.
yeah, Beric Dick Dog. She runs out of there, and the way she runs out of that room is fucking terrible. She just like strolls out of the place, but she's supposed to be running from him.
Oh, really?
And that gets when the Hound grabs her and goes, "You can kick and scream, little girl," and like pulls her away.
Oh, really?
It was terrible, her running out of there.
I'll have to
Like
watch
I
that.
actually laughed out loud and I was like, "Oh my god!"
You LOL'd?
I LOL'd. I went, "LOL."
Wow. You want to shut your window there?
I don't want to get up. If you hear
Why?
any trucks, it's because the last podcast we were on these landscapers. We're doing environmental podcasts now.
Wow. All right, so who's your number 3?
What's your turn? Oh no, you did Arya. My number 3.
So I feel like the top 3, like my top 3 is like I really meant it set in stone. This is top 3, bam.
Yeah, I knew my top 3 before I even wrote down the list.
Yeah, okay.
Number 3. Fire explosion. Kevin Garvey. Justin Theroux. Leftovers.
Wow.
Leftovers was amazing. It's up there with it's literally Westworld. Leftovers are my top 2 HBO shows.
Wow.
And then probably Game of Thrones.
So I watched Leftovers and didn't
Yeah,
really
we did videos on it. Remember that?
Let me finish.
Do you remember when we watched the finale and then we came in here and we did a video on it, and then it was done and you're like, "Oh, my mic wasn't on." So then we had to film it again.
No, I don't remember that.
Hmm.
Do you remember when I watched the season 1, I think it was. How many seasons was there?
3.
3. I watched season 1 and then halfway through season 2 it was like, yeah, this show's stupid.
Yeah, you quit because you're a little bitch.
Yeah, and then you're like, oh, I rewatched them and they're so good.
It was really good.
And then
the-
you're like,
the
oh,
ep-
you should rewatch them again and we could do a video on them when season 3 comes. I'm like, all right, I'll rewatch them. And then they weren't that bad.
It was really good. We had a
And
whole.
then at the
Remember, I
end-
got yelled at for because I read some dude's theory about dogs.
Yeah, but so remember at the end when nothing really happened?
Well, he just wasn't Jesus.
Then what the fuck? Why is he talking to
No,
dogs? And all that other
I do
shit?
admit I did hate the ending, but I still love the show.
Okay.
The episode, I don't know what number it is. I think I don't know. It
74.
doesn't matter. But the one where he like goes to heaven or whatever, that hotel place in season 2 is one of the best like episodes on HBO. I love that episode.
They had me and they like.
And they
blew it.
lost you.
Yeah, they blew it.
Yeah. No, I get that. I can get how some people wouldn't be into that. But that show alone is why I'm super excited. Well, not alone, but I'm really excited for Watchmen to come out on HBO. It's the same guy making it, similar
Ooh,
actors.
Seriously?
Yeah. So I'm pretty
I don't
excited
have to
for
watch it though.
No,
right?
you have to. We're doing videos on it, butt naked. You can say your number 3.
Why
now.
Why do you always want to do it butt naked?
Well, because I always like the illusion that because we're under a table, like not butt, like we have no pants on and our cock and balls are hanging out, and no one knows. Like maybe every once in a while, you like push your foot over and like kick me in the sack or something.
You don't think that you would
And-
flinch or anything?
No, I don't flinch when people touch their toes on my sack.
You can't even say it without flinching.
But don't you like that illusion? Like we could be like something like we could
No.
we could have tentacles and no one would know.
I'm gonna stand up and ruin your illusion
Well, they've already seen our legs before,
before.
so the illusion doesn't absolutely work. But you can.
Yeah, you're stupid. It
You
doesn't
could. You know, you just got me talking now, so you could just say your number 3 and we can move on.
my number 3 is Tony Soprano from The Sopranos.
Oh, I thought that was from Entourage.
Yeah, you probably did.
No, I like that. I've actually watched the ending of that before I ever watched the show because we were watching Me, Myself, and You guys did it, and you're like, "Motherfucker, the power went out." Oh no, that's how the show ends. Like I remember you guys being so pissed, like half the Earth thought that way.
I don't think we thought the power went out.
No, you did.
Really?
And Mom was like, "Oh, sorry, it's me," because TVs always break around.
Oh
her.
no, we thought the cable went out.
Yeah.
Or something. Yeah.
And
okay.
then I guess you know the power didn't go out because lights didn't turn on.
Yeah, I was like,
That'd be
what?
cool if they planned it, like turn off all the power in this universe.
I didn't hate the ending of The Sopranos. I didn't want Tony to die. I liked Tony. It's kind of like Walter White. I was rooting for him the whole time, even if he was a dick half the time.
Mm-hmm. Like, well, when the show's about the person, they make it pretty easy to
Yeah.
like him. I do want to say I told you to remind me to replace the batteries in this
Yeah.
last night, and I didn't
Oh, okay.
because you didn't remind me.
Okay. Are we good though?
No, yeah, we're good. I just want to tell you you're a prick. You didn't remind me. I just
Hey.
noticed it.
Change the batteries.
All right, you want to know my number 2?
Not really, but
Can you guess what my number 2 is from the previous conversations we've had?
is it William?
ding, ding, ding. William, Jimmy Simpson, number 2, baby.
That's your number 2?
Yes, absolutely, without a doubt.
Your list. I don't know.
My list is great. Probably the best out of the 2.
Doubtful. William's good. He's number 9 on mine.
He should be number 2 or 1, but whatever.
No. I like him a lot. Is he even
I mean,
he won't even be in season 3, will he?
That's what we said about season 2, and he was.
Barely.
I think he will be.
He's in like 3 scenes.
We'll see another flashback of him because they're gonna still be making the Man in Black a robot. So we'll see before that and whatnot. Still, he'll fight his wife one more time.
Wow. Okay. I could see that maybe.
I bet he'll be in because he was only in like 2 episodes this season. I bet he'll be in at least 1 next year.
1. That's.
And then next season, then he's in 9. But I think he will be.
I mean, I hope so.
Yeah.
Because I like him too, but obviously not as much as you do.
I mean, that was literally one of the reasons we watched the show too.
Yeah.
I forget what his character's name is, and
It'll Always Sunny.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of shows he's in that I mean, he's literally Edward Fortyhands.
Yeah.
You know.
And we watched Unsolved because of him too. That's the whole
Yeah.
reason Random Ramblings even exists.
Yeah, that's why has never seen it.
Forgot he never finished it.
Mm.
Hey, remember we did that one podcast on the episode, and then he didn't watch the episode?
Yeah.
Yeah, what an asshole. You want to say your number 2?
I wonder if he said anything like really stupid.
If what?
If he said anything
Oh,
really.
I wish I could find it, because
Yeah.
I mean, the last couple we only talked about for like 4 minutes each,
Yeah.
because he didn't have much to say.
All right, my number 2 is Richard Winters from Band of Brothers.
Is that the one dude from that show, and then he got killed, and you didn't watch it anymore? And
Yeah.
Then he came back?
Yeah, that's him.
Oh.
No one knows what you're talking about, but that is
I
him.
don't know the name of the show. It's on Showtime.
Yeah, you just made me space it because of the way you described him. It's Damian Lewis is his name.
Yeah, you can look him up if you watch that. If you watch that show, I guess you'll know who I'm talking about, and if you don't watch it, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's not like the only thing he's in. Now he's in Billions.
Well, he was also in another show, right, that
Well,
got
don't
canceled.
point
It got canceled that you and Mom watched.
Life.
It's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
That's not how it goes. Or
How does it go?
I don't know.
I said it right, dog.
I doubt it.
You can't say I said something right and not know what the real answer is. You just
You
want
mean
to.
wrong?
Yeah, you just want to put me down, man.
'Kay.
Okay. What are you texting me? What are you, Mom?
'Kay.
You almost home? Okay. All right.
No, I was trying to get you to
my
shut the fuck
number
up.
1,
Okay.
Bernard or Arnold, whatever you want to call him, Jeffrey Wright.
Well, which is it, Bernard or Arnold?
Same guy. But Bernard for me, because
So you hit your top 2 or Westworld?
yeah, baby. I want to do my whole list Westworld.
Probably.
I could have done top 10 Westworld characters and
Your
just
top,
name
your
the whole
top
show.
3 is Westworld and Leftovers?
Yeah, it's the best shows on HBO. What do you think? Can you name a better show than Westworld and Leftovers?
Yeah.
What?
The Wire.
I said a better show.
Sopranos.
Sopranos. No, you're wrong. Wrong. Comment down below who's right in this.
Do you want to know my number 1?
No, you can just never know. It'll be a secret of the show.
Can you guess my number 1?
Omar Little, duh.
What?
Omar Little, duh.
Duh.
Omar Little, because you want to blow him. You want him to be like, hey, Nick, this is my shotgun. And put his dick in your mouth.
No, I do not want that. But he is the best character by far in any of these shows.
Until you get to Bernard, then you're like, well.
You can't compare Omar Little to Bernard.
Yeah, because Bernard is so much better. There's nothing to compare to.
It's not where I was going with that.
No, but I can see that. From the little I've seen of The Wire,
Is
he's
that a
good.
pun?
And I liked him he's in Battlefield.
He's in Boardwalk Empire, too.
He's in one of the Battlefields. Boardwalk
Oh.
Empire 2? He's in the sequel to that?
I wanted to pick him from Boardwalk Empire, except I didn't like his character.
It'd be funny
anywhere
if
close
you
to
picked
his-
him in like a bunch of different HBO shows he's in.
Good Night Of.
You should have done at least 3.
Yeah.
That would have been funny, actually.
I think that would have been pushing it. But his character, Omar, is better than the rest of them by far.
I really wanted to have like a 11th one on here, and I was just going to joke with you and say I picked the Young Pope for one.
Wow.
That could be, if we did a top 10 worst shows, I think that'd be my number 1.
Now, see, I do feel like, so we don't have anything from Sex and the City, obviously. We don't have anything.
Well, I mean, it's shows we watch. It's our top 10 list that we like.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying that.
Mhm.
6 Feet Under, we've never seen.
Yeah.
And then Deadwood. I wouldn't mind watching Deadwood, but
I actually kind of want to watch it now because the main guy in that is in American Gods, and I really like him in American Gods, so it'd make me want to watch it.
I started it when it first came out. I started to say that earlier, and
Mhm.
I just couldn't get into it. But
Aren't they making a movie now of it?
supposedly,
Well, I think like it was like a rumor, but I think they are actually making it now. But I could be completely wrong.
usually,
Usually I'm wrong, or
usually you're
Oh,
wrong.
okay.
Yes.
You want to go to the advice corner that no one gave us a name for?
That's not true.
What?
Someone commented a name for it.
Oh, really? What'd they say? Do I gotta go find it?
I think it was just advice with Pleeka or something. I don't remember.
I'll find it.
It was last week, for fuck's sake.
Give me one momento. Right here. Oh no, that's Matt. Oh, I can read this comment first, actually. Hold on, it's loading.
You're
Uh,
loading.
This is from Bobby, and it says Mad Max is amazing.
Whatever.
And that's all I wanted to read of that. Just so you know, Mad Max is amazing.
That's all. Her comment was like this long.
Well, it
and
talks about birds and cats and stuff, but the
Oh.
important part was that Mad Max is amazing, and you were wrong.
I'm still not wrong.
Yeah, you are.
You can't make me like something.
Make you like my fucking finger in your ass. Billy Jackson commented, you guys should call it Pleeka Help Us.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah.
Well, I guess since he did comment that, as of right now, it's called Pleeka Help Us until something new comes along. So, you ready?
I feel like we could help people.
Yeah, I don't know. He told me to get a dog or something, and fuck it. So
I
I only
never said
picked
that.
3 this week because I thought this would be a long podcast, and it's already 37 minutes long, so I was right.
At least you're right with something.
I could fucking just, like bend you over and pinch your nipples right now. This one's called I should I?
Should you read? Is that what you were gonna say? It's like going to Taco Bell.
I'll take you to Taco Bell. I think that guy wanted to blow me at Taco Bell because my shirt.
I think he did too.
Like he wanted to take me to the back and go take your shirt off, and then he just run out with it. And I think he was gonna blow me, but he just stole my shirt. This one's called Should I Tell My Boyfriend I Know He Shit the Bed?
Wait. Should I tell my boyfriend I know he shit the bed?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm interested in this.
All right. So my boyfriend works overnight shifts and came home around 8 a.m. today. We fell asleep together around 9 a.m. And then around 12 p.m., I woke up to him very carefully moving over me to get out of the bed. I asked him what he's doing, and he mumbles something about not wanting to wake me up. So he already failed. I roll over, go back to sleep, and as I'm drifting off, I smell something gross. Did this motherfucker really just shit himself? I think to myself. I'm laying in bed, scared to move. After roughly 10 minutes, he comes back into the room, and I pretend to be asleep. He changed his pants. I wake up and ask him why he changed. He said, "Oh, these are just warmer, and it's cold in here." So she pretended to doze off while he's cleaning the shit off the bed.
Ew. So wait, so she just like never like rolls over and looks at it?
Yeah, because she doesn't want to embarrass him.
How much shit was there?
I'm guessing a lot.
Do you think she was like, holy shit?
Eventually she falls asleep and she wakes back up, and she sees him laying on a towel and he's on his phone. And she asked him, "Why is he on a towel?" And he said, "Oh, I spilled my drink." And she said, "Okay, fair enough." We have
Was it a chocolate shake?
I know. We wake up around 5 p.m. and he is hiding
They
this.
sleep a lot.
Yeah, he's hiding this stain. Maybe that's why they're sleeping so much. He has no choice but to shit in the bed. He's
Wow.
hiding the stain on the bed with all his might, and she's pretending not to notice. He's gone at work now. She has all the linens in the wash machine. She's gonna wash them multiple times, and she cleaned this shit stain off the mattress. And she wants to know, should she let him know that she knows he shit the bed and that he shouldn't be embarrassed, or should she just pretend the whole event never happened?
Oh, she should tell him, but not now.
Yeah, no, that's what I was gonna say. Wait,
Wait till you're like in an argument and then be like,
you know,
motherfucker, you shit the bed.
That's a good one.
Do you know what I mean? Like, hey, you left the TV on.
That'd be a mom move.
You left the TV on. At least I didn't shit the bed. I mean, right?
And then the guy's like, "What?
Oh, I wondered why you washed all the sheets and... Like, how? I don't know. I've never shit the bed. But, like, their bed must be up against the wall, because why did he have to climb over her?
Yeah.
So then he's like, excuse me. And then...
Yeah, so like, you'd think, like, climbing over it, she'd get a huge... I mean, she said she did smell it, but, like, really bad if he shit his pants and he climbed over.
So do you think he was just like, and then, like, shit? Or do you think he's, like, just lazy and shit?
Yeah, I don't know. I was wondering how that worked, if he was, and, like, was he was wearing pants, so it went through his pants, through the linens, into the mattress.
So he must. There must have been like some drinking involved or something. And he shit himself and then just sat there. So then when he gets up, that like
God,
makes it breathe a little bit.
I regret bringing this up. That just that picture. Have you ever shit the bed?
Are you asking me if I shit the bed? I mean, not since I was a baby.
Oh, okay. I just wondered if like you ever been drunk one night and like shit the bed.
Not that I'm aware of.
You shit your pants?
Not that I'm aware of.
One time I was in the backyard. No one was home. It's just me. I think I was like 12, 11. I don't know.
And you shit your pants?
And I was out there and I farted and like it was like a shotgun shell in the back of my panties.
You just said panties.
And I was like, oh, fuck. And I ran over to our little, what's it called, shed thing in the backyard.
Yeah.
Took my pants off, took my underwear off, threw my underwear into the alley, and then went inside, wiped up, put new underwear on, and never told a soul.
Don't just now. Really?
Well, I told Mom a while ago when we did some random podcast thing or something. But yeah, I shit my pants in the backyard once, and I just threw it away.
I mean, that's a good
So
way
someone
to go
and my underwear's not in the alley anymore, so someone found it and cleaned it up. Not me.
Do you remember how, like, once in a while we get the notice that hey, I have to clean up the weeds in the alley, and we're like, we don't even have access back there. We have to literally climb the fence to go fucking chop up our block of house weeds. Someone else was like, oh, underwear. Ugh.
Yeah, or a homeless lady or man was like, oh, I got some new panties. And
There's
they
no
just,
homeless people in our alley.
you don't think so?
No.
I thought maybe there could be. So I'm kind of. Are you afraid of homeless people?
No. Why would I be?
What if they like try to bite you?
Why would they? They're not fucking zombies.
That's always my first thought. If I don't want them to bite me because what if I get like dead diseases?
Why would they bite you?
I don't know. Aren't you afraid of people biting you randomly?
No, if someone bites me, I'm punching them in the face.
Well, I would too, but at first I'd say ow.
I would punch them in the face and then say ow.
Oh.
Because if you think if someone's biting you, they're putting all their pressure in, in their
and
face.
they have to use their eyes and aim.
True, I guess. I never thought of it that way.
So like all their focus is on where
They don't have like a scope where they can like.
No, but all their focus is like where they're gonna bite you.
Yeah, and then you just go, I did it to little kids when they try to bite me.
One time Damien bit me and I hit him and then he's like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "Oh, it was a reflex."
Yeah, don't bite me, motherfucker.
Yeah. One time when I was little, Mom pinched me on the shoulder, and instinctively I just went bam and hit her in the face. And I was like, "Oh my god, I'm sorry." And she was like, "No, it's okay, I get it, but like that hurt."
Do you remember the time you were like going down the hall and I scared the shit out of you and you threw something at me?
But it was a Dr. Pepper because Mom asked me to get a Dr. Pepper.
And I was just like waiting for you. You came down. I'm like, boo! And you're like, ah! And you threw something at me.
It was yeah, can a Dr. Pepper.
You missed because you threw like a girl, but
or because I was startled.
No, well maybe both.
Yeah, both didn't help.
Yeah.
Are you ready for the next Pleeka? Help us.
Yeah. Let me get the shit out of my head.
This one won't smell any better. I can smell my.
Why is there always a theme?
Well, if I find one, I try to get a theme a little bit, keep it the same, stuff. I can smell my girlfriend's vagina when I sit next to her, and it's really starting to bother me.
Starting to bother?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
He could put up with it for a little bit. I've been with her for years now. So that's years of smelling a stinky puss. And we live together. I brought this up before, and she just shrugs it off. She gets mad at me and refuses to do anything about it. The smell is so strong that when she leaves the seat next to me, I could smell her vagina from where it was in the seat.
That can't be real.
He can smell it minutes later. It's very pungent, and I don't know what she could do about it. I just want her to go to the doctor and get it looked at, which she refuses to do. This is becoming such a problem for me that it almost makes me want to break up with her because of how insistent she is on not wanting to fix the situation. And then,
Almost?
And then underneath, a medical vagina doctor, I don't know if there's a non-medical vagina doctor, but commented and said, "Oh no, that's a very common thing for boyfriends to like. They can smell when you got like infections in your vagina, basically, and like she should definitely get it checked out because it's bacteria just in there and being gross." So she says that she should definitely go see a doctor, which that would be my recommendation.
You know what I would do?
Trick her, like, hey, we're gonna go get ice cream, and then pull up to like a not a pediatrician, pull up to a doctor's office and get her in there,
You know what? I would take her to SeaWorld.
and then she'd feel at home.
No, and then like you get like close to like.
Oh,
a
she's
sea
like,
lion.
oh fuck, Shamu, oh my god.
No, and then you just like push her next to a
Oh.
seal, and the seal will try to eat her pussy. Right?
That is not where that story was going.
I mean,
I thought you were gonna be like, get her there, and she's sitting there. She's like, this is fun, but fuck, it stinks. And then you'd be like, well, now you know how I feel. Now,
no, I was thinking like, because at this point, if you're taking her to SeaWorld, you're already breaking up with her. You
so
just
then you
give her a
try to
little
get her
push,
killed?
and then Lady mauled at SeaWorld, and you're like, and then you collect the money,
lady with nasty pussy killed by seal.
But
He
then
ate
you-
everything but her
and
pussy.
then you sue SeaWorld, and you live happily ever after,
I think actually-
and you get a girlfriend that doesn't have a smelly pussy.
Yeah. This is the last one. It is titled.
How long is it gonna take you to drink that Red Bull?
Well, I'm right here on it, so doing pretty good.
I can
I'd
see
say.
where you're at.
This one's titled, "How do I convince my mother to stop wiping my 13-year-old younger brother's butt?"
Wow.
Would you still wipe a 13-year-old's butt?
No, fuck him or her.
Yeah, it's a guy.
Okay.
Hi, sorry this isn't fit, but I don't know where else to turn. I'm a 20-year-old male, and I've been away from my mother, 43 years old, from all my life. We just got in contact with her a few months ago, and we've had a great relationship until recently. I got a call yesterday to come over and watch my little brother, who's 13 years old, male. She will not leave him alone. I thought this was strange, but I didn't think anything of it until he went to the bathroom. After about a half hour, I hear him banging on the wall, and I thought he fell over or hit something. So I asked him through the door, "Are you all right?" He said yes. So I went back to sit down on the couch. He opens the door, standing there with his pants and underwear around his ankles, and said, "Well, aren't you going to help me?" He said, "Fuck no, do it yourself." The kid called the mom, comes home, yells at the guy, and he hasn't talked to his mom in like 2 or 3 days.
What the fuck? How old are you when you're 13? You're like in 6th grade or something, right?
Yeah, 6th or 7th grade.
What does he do if he's at school? Fucking call a teacher?
Well, I don't. Yeah, I wonder if he does go to school, because they said the mom really wants to leave him alone. But I mean, I guess he would have to. Yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe he just doesn't shit. I mean, I never shit at school.
Well, neither did I, but that's not the point. Do you know who it reminds me of?
Damien?
No.
Oh.
Robin of the Veil.
He doesn't know how to shit his pants? I mean,
What?
I got the last story confused. He doesn't know how to wipe his ass?
I don't know how to shit my pants. No, but he sucks on his mom's teat for like. I bet you she wipes his ass too.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, if I went to babysit, I guess my brother, and he walked out, I was like, "Yo, wipe my ass."
I'm like, yo, fuck you.
And the mom's like, "You didn't wipe your 13-year-old brother's ass, you piece of shit." I would go back to that family, I don't think. Especially if I just now met them. Like, you don't need them.
What's that story?
He didn't write that down.
Can you contact that fucker and say, hey, what's going on?
I could reply, get him on the show next week.
Yeah, but hey, so what happened? Did your mom try to wipe your ass, 20 years ago, and you're like, hey, I got it, and then you left? Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, no, it's weird. I would maybe talk to her and be like, "Yo, like, you need to, like, he's almost an adult."
Wouldn't it be easier to try to wipe your own ass rather than walk out and show your brother your cock?
You'd think so.
Be like, hey, help! No.
Kind of reminded me of that time when you and Jamie were at the zoo and some dude went there to piss.
SeaWorld, actually.
SeaWorld, bring him back around, and pulled his pants down all the way to his ankles, and you guys saw us twig and berries.
Yeah, he was a little slow.
Wow. I was wondering if this kid was, because the mom doesn't leave him alone.
Yeah, I mean, maybe.
Can't wipe his ass. That'd be the only excuse.
That
I
was
could
bad
see.
because I was taking a piss, and then Jamie comes up, and he's taking a piss next to me, and he's like... And I turn around, and a full-grown man had his fucking pants down to his ankles, his ass hanging out. I was like,
One time when I was in middle school,
I never understand why people do that. They go to a urinal, and then they pull their fucking
Yeah.
pants down
Well,
to their ankles.
there's this kid. I went in there, and the bathroom was all empty. I was like, sweet. And this is actually I used a stall here. Maybe this is the trauma that started it all.
Did you just admit you're afraid of urinals?
No, but I used a urinal, and I did it, and I was at the very end over here.
When you're all done, did you go,
And
I did it?
No, there's a giant wall of urinals. This kid walks in that I've seen in a couple in my classes,
He's like, hey,
and he
baby.
goes and he pulls his pants all the way down to his ankles, huge cock.
Why were you looking at his wiener?
Well, because I was like, what is he doing? And you'll see why. You'll see why I looked.
No, I'm not.
Because he's peeing in the urinal at the very end. And he pees a little bit, stops, goes the next one, pees a little bit, stops, goes the next one, pees a little bit, and just goes all the way down, and then gets next to me and goes, hey, can you move? And then had to pee in that urinal, too. And then got done and washed his hands and got out. And I was like, what the fuck just happened in here?
Really?
Yeah,
Did you tell me that before?
I might have. I was so confused. And I
Is
never
that like-
I never asked the kid about it because that was strange. I told Brian when he's like, you didn't ask him?
That's what I was going to say.
I didn't want to know. What if he
Was he counting to like 13 or something and he has to get there or he can't finish peeing?
I figured he was kind of like one of those things like somebody has to touch the doorknob like 4 times.
That's
He has
what
to
I just said.
what? Why you didn't say it the right way? I didn't get it. And he had to pee in every single one or something. Like if he started in the stall, he'd have to.
I've
like,
never
go in
asked
and
someone
out.
to move out of a urinal. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, I was really confused. Maybe that's what.
Did you pee on yourself?
When I was finishing, and I was just there like, what is going on?
Oh, so you're just standing there, and so you were in his way.
Yeah, I guess.
But why were you still standing at the urinal if you were done?
Well, because I was wondering when the guy was gonna finish.
You can't do that as you walk away?
I was confused, man.
What grade was this?
I was in middle school, so it was 7th or 8th grade.
Wow.
So I was the kid. I could wipe my ass, and I was that kid's age.
Yeah, but could you?
They should show him Big Daddy. And he'll walk out going, I wipe my own ass. Yeah, but that's all we got for Pleeka Help Us this week, or Save Us. What was it?
I don't remember.
I'll know when I'm editing.
That won't help you now.
You want to, we're 52 minutes in. You want to tell us a fun story, or do you want to just get the fuck out of here?
Do I have a fun story?
I don't know. Well, tell us a fun story about you and, as a young lad.
What?
You don't have any fun young lad stories?
Not off the top of my head, no.
Wow, what an adventurous life you lived.
What do you want to know?
I don't know. Tell me something fun.
That's
Do you ever
pretty
go for like a camping trip with your buddies and you guys almost got killed by like someone like Jason or something? Have you
Nope.
ever almost died?
Oh, probably.
Well, tell us a story.
Like,
Like you ever almost been shot?
yeah, but I was too drunk to remember.
Oh, Jesus Christ. How can you not remember the time you almost got shot? I remember it was right down the street I almost got shot.
When did you almost get shot?
So it was me, Brian, Mauser, and I think that's it. We were leaving our friend Dale's house down the street. We were walking over to Brian's house. So we crossed the street. We're getting ready to turn down the little area to Brian's house. And a car drives by a bunch of teenagers and says, you guys are fucked. And we're like, what'd they say? And then like they skirt right at Circle K, turn around, and they start coming back at us. So we run back down the little way down there, like to turn almost right where our bus stop was. And Mauser went hit over here by a bunch of shotguns, and me and Brian hit over here behind the wall. And we're like, are they just fucking with us? And then we see the kid outside the car door with a gun in his hand. And we're like, Jesus fucking Christ. And they're literally driving down the street looking for us. So then we just, closest house was here, so we just ran back home.
What'd you guys do to him?
We were literally just walking to Brian's house. And they scared the shit out of us.
Was it a rail gun or was it like a BB gun?
Well, I couldn't tell. It was dark. But they were hanging outside. Both sides of the car, they were hanging out. I don't know what the other guy had. But we saw the gun in the one guy's hand.
No, I was just at some club, and
Were you fist pumping?
probably. No, I don't know. It was a long time ago,
In a galaxy far, far away.
and apparently I was a little tipsy.
Oh, yeah, you barely remember.
I don't remember. And then they were like, oh, and the next day, like, oh, man, that guy pulled a gun on you. I was like, what? And they go, oh, yeah, he's going to shoot you. And then he didn't.
Oh, good thing you didn't. I wouldn't be here.
And then they're like, weren't you scared? I'm like,
You're like, I don't know. I don't remember.
no, I wasn't scared. I don't remember. They were like, yeah, you didn't act like it was a big deal. I'm like,
I don't see you being scared.
they were like, I guess I said, like, hey, you're not going to shoot me. We're in a club.
That's funny. I was just going to say, I can see you be like guys that's like, don't point a gun at me unless you intend to use it.
Well, yeah. And then,
And then like
that's-
you put it
that's-
to your head and start screaming or whatever, and then you freak the guy out and he runs away.
Well, you do have a tendency to not believe someone's going to shoot you. And then
Oh, I believe it every
until
time.
they shoot you. And then you're kind of screwed.
Well, if they're shot in the head and you die instantly, you might not believe it because you wouldn't know.
Touche.
If you get shot in the head, do you know you got shot in the head? Like
I
if
don't
I
know,
went
I've
like,
never been shot in the head.
well, I guess that's a good question, or not a good. That's a bad question. It's time to wrap up the podcast.
Okay.
Thanks for watching. Comment down below what you thought about our lists, and also comment your list. I'm interested in what other people's favorite characters are from HBO.
Or at least just your favorite character.
Yeah, I guess you don't
Favorite
have to
top
make a top
three.
10, but at least maybe like you said, top 3.
You think Jerome's full of shit and leftovers didn't even be on the list?
One asshole. Burns the best. Oh, that tasted terrible. It's like
Do you have to do
it
that
was
into the mic?
Taco Bell and Red Bull. Gross. Like, subscribe.
Don't forget dick juice too.
I don't have any dick juice in my mouth, pal. Go check out Random
Really?
Ramblings. We do it comes out every Wednesday, I believe.
You don't even fucking know when you edit it and put it out.
I'm pretty sure it comes out Wednesday. Fourth Down Territory comes out Thursday. It's a sports podcast he does with Hess. You actually edited this week, so how fun was that?
It was kind of cool actually getting some other stuff in there that you're just like, do I have to put anything in here? It's football.
Well, yeah, I don't know fucking football. But yeah, he does that, so go check that out if you're interested in sports. They probably talk about something you like or don't like, and you can agree with them or fight them in the comments. And yeah, we'll see you guys next week for Unearthly Duo, episode 5-6. He doesn't know how to shit his pants? I mean...
What?